And I am angry, like many Conservatives are, that we have gone backwards, that we seem to be undoing the good work of the last 10 years. And I'm not going to be afraid to say that.
And you think that she's a dead woman walking. What did she say to you when she sacked you?
She said I needed to get to know my party better.
So she's got to know her party pretty well at the moment.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, there's lots of wonderful long reads in the papers today. Tim Shipman is probably the doyen of these kind of reports.
Well, yeah, look, I think Tim is the guy you go to find out at the moment on a Sunday morning, you know, what's been going on, who said what to whom. And also, I should point out that, you know, I'm a great fan of the political cartoon. I've brought a great cartoonist to the Evening Standard, reintroduced the cartoon into my paper with Christian Adams. But, of course, Gerald Scarfe is a fantastic cartoonist and has a rather, you know, graphic picture of poor old Mrs May and Jeremy Corbyn relieving himself on her. That's British, you know, that's the tradition of that is the tradition of Gilray in the 21st century. And then, you know, Tim has all the inside recriminations that have now erupted inside the campaign, and you can see the kind of what's left of the Mayites trying to blame Linton Crosby. Well, you know, I worked with Linton Crosby on the 2015 general election, a very successful campaign, and Linton Crosby, Mark Textor, you know, they are professionals, and the idea that they're responsible for Mrs May's failure to communicate or the disaster in the manifesto strikes me as, you know, trying to blame other people for your own mistakes.
Yes, and in the body of that, there's talk about the Boris Johnson machine starting to get going. As you say, it's always going. It's never
a
not going.
permanent leadership campaign.